I want to talk about the account in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, and it's about King Jehoshaphat and how he receives this bad report that there was a vast army coming after him, and he becomes fearful. That was his first response. He's afraid. But he didn't stay there for long, because what did he do? He called his people to a fast to seek the Lord. That right there is an awesome response. And we need to have that response when we start to feel afraid. Because know this, it is not God's will for you to fear. God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and of a sound mind. So know that when you fear, there's a demonic spirit at work. And it's trying to bring you to a place of captivity. Because fear paralyzes you. Fear will drive you to a point where you just fail to believe God. You lost hope. You have no faith. But Jehoshaphat did not stay in that place of fear. He called his people to a fast to seek the Lord. And then what he does next is awesome. Because he ended up having like a praise session before the Lord. He began to remind God of who he is. God, you are the all-powerful. There is no one like you. He's just going on and on, reminding God of who he is. And then he comes to this point where, as he's crying out to God, he told the Lord, he said, Lord, we don't have the capability to defeat this army coming after us. We just can't do it. And here's what he said that's so awesome. I don't know what to do, God. Man, have you ever been in that place where you just don't know what to do? You know what? That's a good place to be. It's humility that will say, I don't know what to do. You're not trying to figure it out on your own. You're not trying to lean to your own understanding, trying to come up with a solution to your predicament. No, 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 no. You just don't know what to do, so you're telling God about it. And that's what he did. He said, Lord, I don't know what to do, but my eyes are on you. In other words, I'm looking to you. I'm trusting in you, God, that you're going to move in this situation. And then after he pours out before the Lord, it said the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jehaziel. And Jehaziel told Jehoshaphat what God said. And God said this, Jehoshaphat, be not afraid, for this battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. In other words, Jehoshaphat, you don't have to fight this battle because God's going to fight it for you. And so Jehoshaphat was encouraged by the word of the Lord. He believed the word of the Lord. He went and he told his people what God said. And then he put all the people in position in the places they needed to be while the army was coming after him. And then it said this, the enemies ended up killing one another. It was like they were confused and they fought each other and everyone died. And here's Jehoshaphat and his people, alive and well, looking out in complete amazement of what God just did. And then they began to take possessions and things that they needed from the bodies of their enemies. This is just an awesome reminder in the Word of God today. Know that whatever it is that you're facing, whatever challenge, whatever predicament that you find yourself in, nothing is too big for God. Just trust Him. Let Him give you the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the counsel that you need to go forth and be successful, to go forth and have the victory that God has already given you. You don't have to fear nothing. Trust the Lord today. So stay submitted to the Lord today. Have confidence in him. God knows what he's doing.